1 in every 3 women will experience domestic violence during her lifetime. 1 in every 4 women will experience sexual assault in her lifetime. And 1 in 6 men have had abusive or unwanted sexual experiences in their lifetime. Whereas approximately 15.5 million children are exposed to domestic violence every year. Whereas when a family member is abused, it can have long-term damaging effects on the victim, but also leave a mark on family, friends, and the community at large. Whereas families are indispensable to a stable society, and they should be a place of support to instill responsibility and values in the next generation. Whereas these problems are widespread and are devastating to society as a whole. Whereas the problems of domestic violence and sexual assault are not confined to any group or groups of people, but crosses all economic, racial, gender, educational, religious, and societal barriers, and are sustained by societal indifferences. Whereas the crimes of domestic violence and sexual assault violate an individual's privacy, dignity, security, and humanity due to the systemic use of physical, emotional, sexual, psychological, and economic control and/or abuse. Whereas victims should have help to find the compassion, comfort, and healing they need, and abusers should be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Whereas victims of violence should have access to medical and legal services, counseling, emergency, and transitional housing, and other supportive services so that they can safely escape the cycle of abuse. Whereas we encourage victims of domestic violence and sexual assault and their families to seek assistance from appropriate victim services and organizations. Whereas we strive to bring greater awareness of domestic violence and its brutal and destructive effects. Now, therefore, I, Kurt Ritter, Mayor of the Township of Chatham, do hereby proclaim the week of March 6th to 12th, 2016, as No More Week of Action, and urge all citizens to actively support No More's work to end domestic violence and sexual assault.